From heartwarming romances and bust your gut comedies to culture defining documentaries, the 1990s gave us queer stories we'll never forget. Let's rewind the clock and relive the 10 films that helped define a decade. Let's start with some comedy gold.
Don't look at me. I'm hideous.
The Birdcage, starring Robin Williams and Nathan Lane, was one of the first major Hollywood comedies to feature a lead gay couple. The film was witty and heartfelt, and it proved that blockbuster films could put queer characters center stage and still succeed. Next, let's hit the road with Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
We dress up in women's clothes and parade around.
3 drag queens go on a glitter-filled road trip through the Australian outback as they dodge all of the things in Australia that could kill you. Sounds like a wonderful time to me. This vibrant, defiant, and unapologetically queer film is all about finding acceptance and community in the most unlikely of places. It celebrates drag, camp, and found family, and is definitely one you should check out if you haven't done so already. From drag queens to romantic comedy, Trick gave us a feel-good rom-com long before the likes of Love, Simon or Fire Island.
You suck dick, right? Well, yeah.
Trick taught us you can't always ask a one-night stand to come back tomorrow night, and the film is all about the adventures of our romantic duo trying to find a place to hook up, and Trick proved that gay love stories don't have to have a tragic ending. They can be fun, playful, and sweet. Now let's shift gears to something a little more tender.
And are you? Queer. Gay. I'm very happy. I'm happy when I'm with you.
Beautiful Thing is a beautiful coming-of-age story of 2 teenagers falling in love in a London housing project. It tackled several difficult issues, but maintained a warmth and an optimism that was rare in the 1990s. If you want a story that doesn't have a tragic ending, this is definitely one film that should go on your list. And if you remember watching any of these movies, take a moment to hit that like button. Let's see how many people cherish these classics. Another excellent coming-of-age movie is Get Real, which explores the pain and courage of coming out in a world that isn't ready for you yet.
There was another article which was to have been included in the school magazine, but it was censored because it was about a young guy who just happened to be gay.
It's funny, touching, and brutally honest about how hard it was and still is to be your authentic self. Stephen and Jonathan's relationship is complex, beautiful, and heartbreaking, and the end is bittersweet. I'm still hoping for a sequel that allows Steve to have a happy ending. The other side of the pond, there was Edge of 17. This film is a look at the messy and confusing process of figuring out who you are as a queer teen in Ohio.
Mom, please look at me. I'm gay.
The main lesson that I took away from this film is to love yourself and don't make yourself smaller for other people. Be vibrantly you. But films in the 90s also tackled serious and heavy issues. One such film was Philadelphia, one of the first mainstream films to address AIDS and homophobia head on.
What happened to your face?
I have AIDS.
With Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington delivering unforgettable performances, this film helped humanize the crisis for the millions of people who had looked away. And not all critically important films of the 1990s were fiction. Paris is Burning is a documentary, and it highlighted the real beauty and pain of New York's ballroom scene to the world.
I'm Willie Ninja, the mother of the house of Ninja.
Ninjas hit hard.
It showcased the artistry, language, and resilience of queer and trans people of color. If you've ever watched RuPaul's Drag Race or thought about the library being open, you know how much influence Paris is Burning has had on our culture.
Reading is the real art form of insult.
Bent, a haunting yet vital story about queer persecution during the Holocaust.
It's not safe.
Run!
It's not an easy watch, and it doesn't offer a happy ending, but it's essential viewing, a reminder about how queer history has included and still includes horrific suffering. Yet we know that we're still here, surviving and thriving. Bent includes one of the most beautiful, moving, and passionate love scenes I've ever seen. And the fact that the characters never even touch during it makes it all the more beautiful.
Hot. Kissing your lips. Yes. Mouth. Yes. Inside your mouth. Yes. Neck. Yes. Down. Yes. Down. Yes.
And before we reveal our last film, let us know which of these stories hit closest to home for you. We close with My Own Private Idaho, starring River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves. On the surface, one could say this film is about what happens when someone falls in love with their straight hustler friend. But it's much deeper than that. It's a story about wayward souls searching for connection and belonging. This film captures what so many queer people have longed for: to be seen, to be known, to belong, and to be loved. These 90 films did more than entertain us. They provided visibility, recognition, and hope. They set the stage for all the amazing gay and queer stories that followed.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
And if you want more content on queer storytelling, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Much love, Vico, queer author and content creator.